I've always had a 5-year plan, but 2 years ago, that plan was wiped out and completely rewritten into 2 simple words: be alive. Now, a couple months ago, I had the opportunity to go learn how to surf in California, and I met some awesome new friends, and we all had one thing in common. We were all ridiculously good-looking. Also, cancer. Now, 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, and 2 years ago, I learned that it had turned to stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, therefore incurable. And it's my heightened perspective on life that made me say yes to the surfing trip in the first place. And I learned so much. It was symbolic to my life in so many ways. There I was on the first day in the freezing cold ocean, surrounded by sharks, if anyone's asking, and the fear was real. What if I couldn't do this? I've been through a lot these past 5 years. What if I wasn't strong enough to paddle out anymore? What if I injured myself on the rocks? What if I couldn't get back through the crashing waves? The what-ifs can be crippling, and in my life, my fear of the future, or lack thereof, can be crippling too. Have you ever noticed that we're all really good at creating the worst-case scenarios? What if we use the power of our imaginations to create the best-case scenarios? And then, let's take that one step further and be brave enough to believe it to be true. A little while ago, I was joking around at home with my son, and he thought it was going to be so hilarious that he would be taller than me one day. Immediately, the intrusive thought, I'll never know what it's like to hug my son when he's taller than me. Now, it's taken me some time, but I have learned that the key to staying positive is to challenge those types of thoughts and beliefs and do the mental work. For me personally, consistent meditation has been a game changer. Do I know for sure that I won't be able to do that in the future? No, I don't. Is there a way that I can make this moment amazing for both of us right now? Yeah, there is. So I told him to stand up on our living room couch and hug me as tight as he's ever hugged me. And as we both giggled, it felt so good to let myself be in the future. Recently, my daughter asked me if I was excited for her to go to university, and am I going to miss her if she decides to go far away? Immediately, I thought, it's going to take a literal miracle for me to be able to drop her off in a dorm room one day. Or will it? Do I know for sure that's true? No, I don't. Is there a chance that the best case scenario could play out? Yeah, there is. So in that moment, I decided to tell her the truth. I said, of course, I was excited for her, no matter what she decided to do, and I'm going to be the proudest mom in the world. And if she decides to go far away, she knows that I'll always be with her, even when I'm not. But the best part was, then we got to talk about her hopes and dreams, and I was able to pull the excitement of those future moments into the present. Now, living a life with such an uncertain future ahead is hard, for sure. Just like learning how to surf is hard. But I have found that when those waves of fear, grief, and anxiety come, it's best to just ride them out. As for surfing, I will admit I was having a little bit more trouble riding those waves. My body was sore. I was disappointed that I wasn't trying harder and doing better, and I really missed home. But then on the last day, I got a wake-up call. More specifically, a wake-up text. A friend who shared my diagnosis had passed away, and it hit me hard. I thought, she can't surf anymore, but I can. And it gave me renewed motivation to get out there one last time and do the hard thing in her honor. So, that morning, I suited up, I grabbed my board, and I marched down to the water. I let all of my new friends in on the news so they knew that I was a woman on a mission, and off I went. As I paddled out to the spot, the sun came out from behind the clouds, and I closed my eyes, and I just thought about how grateful I was for that moment and for every part of my life. Really, every single part. And then I did it. I got up on that wave, and I finally rode it all the way out. And then I was so proud of myself and I felt so free as I got wave after wave after wave. So now, I'm not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom. So I've revamped that 5-year plan to be a lot more than just 2 words because there's so much more to life than just surviving. And I'll be riding those waves as they come literally and figuratively because the hard work may be here to stay, but my determination to live a glorious life is even stronger. Thank you. 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 Thank you.